And welcome back to another episode of Two Beers. We're talking about Baz Luhrmann's Elvis. Uh-huh. Whew. Welcome back. We're talking about Baz Luhrmann's Elvis, starring Austin Butler as the man himself, and Tom Hanks in a fat suit and some weird prosthetics, and a weird cross between a Dutch and American accent. I've seen good reviews and I've seen bad reviews. I've seen mixed reviews. I'm in the mixed camp. The first, well, let's just go in with the good things. Austin Butler is absolutely fantastic as Elvis. His posture, his demeanor, voice, movement, his his quietness built into almost just an explosion. Well, his quietness and his shyness, almost an explosion of just pure and utter charmness, pure and utter chaoticness, and just you can see why people love the actual real Elvis. He had this aura of just I don't even know how to put it into words of what he was. There's very few performers in movies, in any sort of musician who has this kind of like this real gravitas, and Elvis had it, and Austin Butler is amazing as him. Tom Hanks is that's the best I can say about that. I'm not a big Elvis fan. I like some of his songs, so maybe that kind of didn't help me in terms of my investment in the movie. So, with all that being said, the film feels like a chaotic mess, and maybe that's done on purpose to show how much Elvis' life was a bit of a chaotic mess. There's a lot of stuff I really didn't know about Elvis. I didn't know he had such. He was inspired by black music and African American surrounding, the way he moved, all that sort of, and his voice and his music. I never ever knew that because I was never an Elvis fan to really go off and do any. So that was a pleasant surprise. But the first 40 minutes is just, it seems like a montage of music. It's like a long music video, and it's just pure chaoticness, and it slows down a little between the second and the third act, but it still has like patches of that throughout, and it just doesn't seem, very rarely it settles down, and when it does settle down, it's still rumbling and bubbling behind like all this kind of trying to drag you into this real moment, and you can feel it just behind. It's ready to explode. It's like a ticking time bomb. Every scene feels like ready to explode with colour and music and dance. It's great, but it just doesn't seem like it has any cohesion to me. The script seems just seems like an artist just throwing loads of paint at a canvas, and that's what it seems like to me. And I kind of didn't gravitate towards much of that. I just felt like, is this going to end soon? Like, it's 2.5 hours of just montage, music, slow down something. But yeah, you really don't care about that slow down part. You really want to just go back to the montages. And I'm almost certain they really wanted to do that to show the chaoticness of Elvis's life. But for me as a viewer, I felt disorientated. I felt the movie was disorientated. It had no cohesion, no structure. The first act really, for me, didn't build towards that. It just built towards more music videos and stuff. And it was a bit, oh. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure many people probably liked it. I didn't. I'd probably give it 3 stars out of 5 if I had to. I've seen people like giving it 5 out of 5, and they're probably Elvis lovers, but not me. So tell me what you thought about the film. Good, bad, indifferent, in the middle like myself. Austin Butler's performance is really good. Oscar worthy? Oh, I don't think he'll get it. I think he might just miss out. But then Bohemian Rhapsody's Rami got Best Actor. Possibly he could, maybe. Or would they wanted to give it to someone else, the same type of role? Another thing, just before I finish, Bohemian got so much stick for all the editing and the cutting. This is on the same wavelength, and I hear people actually applauding this, and I'm thinking to myself, criticise Bohemian for the amount of cuts. That's all there is. That's all this movie is. Just cut. Me, I think I've said it loads. Give me 1, 2, 3 shots, 2 characters in the scene, and let it linger for a while. Bang, hook. But that's just my opinion. So please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Two Bears, One Movie. Here we go.